right, here we go. It's Friday, July 11th. Current time is about 20 minutes after 12. We are on the road and we are running for our West Virginia 2025 trip. So we're heading down to West Virginia and West Virginia, Tennessee, North Carolina. Been planning this one out. Hopefully everything goes smooth and we don't have any issues crossing the border, which has been the biggest point of contention at this point. But we're hoping it's going to go nice and clean and nice and easy across that, so we'll have to see how that goes. And that's a cop right there that I don't know if he picked me up. He might have. We'll see. See if I start this with a ticket or not. Nope. He's not coming. Well, that's good because I really wasn't paying attention. It's 70 along here. Wow. Anyway, yeah, back to the story. Yeah, leaving to head down to North Carolina, Tennessee, West Virginia, Virginia. We've got 3 solid days down in Cherokee, which will be nice. Be able to post up and just do rides out of Cherokee for 3 days. So looking forward to that. We've got a whole lot of new roads and some good old classics that we'll be hitting again, that we always do when we're down that way. It's planned out to be a pretty good trip for 2 weeks, so 16 days total. About 5,800 kilometers ish, I think, is what the final route worked out to be. Yeah, so looking forward to it. Getting out, just getting on the bike and just disappearing. May 2 for a ride this year was a bit of a washout, unfortunately, so you know, it was there. Again, we with tensions with the border and that, we opted just to go up towards the Muskokas for the weekend, which turned out to be absolutely not the right call. The weather was cold, like absolutely, literally to the point of freezing, and a whole lot of rain for 3 days, so that really wasn't that enjoyable of a ride. So hopefully this gets us a little bit of redemption on this trip. It's the hopeful plan. So right now I'm just heading out from my place to go meet up with Bob on Veterans. We're gonna make our way down to Fort Erie and cross there, I believe, is the plan. And then once we get across there, it's our favorite Highway 219 southbound, and run that pretty much all the way into Bradford, Pennsylvania for the night. We've stayed at the Relax Inn in Bradford before. Clean hotel, relatively good on the price, so it's definitely worth a stop if you're out that way looking for somewhere to stay. And then hopefully tomorrow morning we'll have a chance to head over to go check out the Zippo Museum. Apparently Zippos are made in Bradford, Pennsylvania. We've passed it a bunch of times. You can see the plant right from the highway. So every time we go by it, we always mean to stop there, just never seem to have the time. So we're gonna try and actually make time to roll through there and have a look. So yeah, hopefully that happens tomorrow. Just heading down to meet up with Bob at our usual gas station, not gas station, car wash, Tim Hortons meetup, and stop here for a hot minute and get everything organized, and then we'll be able to crush some mileage on the good old 400 series just to get out of Dodge as fast as we can. Unfortunately, it sucks, but it's the fastest route out, and at this point we just want to get out. It's just a matter of getting down to the border as quickly as we can. Almost started the trip with a speeding ticket. Literally. There's one section of Medway between Richmond and Adelaide That's 70. An OPP sitting on the side of the road. Almost started with a damn ticket. I was like, there's no way this is how this is going to begin. He didn't move, thankfully. Alright, we're off. We got about 2 hours and 20 minutes down to the duty free in Fort Erie. We're going to take the Peace Bridge across into Buffalo, head south. Oh, Bob's excited about the beer garden being open. Looking at the map, the QEW and the Lincoln Alexander Parkway through Hamilton have a series of accidents and slowdowns, so we've opted to cut off at Ancaster here, and we're just going to run some back roads from here down. Run this south a little bit, and I believe we're hooking on to 23. I think we're taking the south, and I think we connect to 23 and then run 23 down and in. But yeah, we're just going to kind of let the map take us where we go from this point on the back roads instead. It's getting a little warm. Got 30, 31 degrees. We're making our way. It's 2 o'clock. We should hopefully be at the border in the next hour and a half. And I think we're about an hour and a half south from there. So here's hoping. Outside of Welland. Last little section from here, we're heading over to stop at the duty free at the Peace Bridge, and then hopefully we get through to the States, because that would be nice. we're just south of Welland, and we're running this highway out to the QEW for the last little section to lead us up to the duty-free shop before we jump over the border. Quick stop in here and then we're over the border. Alright, here we go. Let's hope for a nice, smooth, easy crossing. Oh, that's nice. Now, there's the one perk to relations being horrible right now, is there is not much traffic crossing at all. Make things nice and easy, hopefully. Excited to pick 'em, Bob. Although I felt a little exposed standing there watching these guys all walk by, just waiting for one of them to say, "Can you open the bags for me?" But like, the guy at the booth seemed really cool. I was talking to him, I'm like, "Hey, is there somewhere I can just pull off and wait for him?" And he told me to go over and park beside you. But when I got over there to do that, the guy that was at the booth, he's like, "You can't be parked in here, so go park down the way." Yeah, no, it was nice, easy crossing, no problem at all. Buddy was really cool and chill. Actually, when I was standing there waiting for you, another guard came walking by, and I was actually sitting there talking about motorcycle trips with him for probably about 5 or 10 minutes. Apparently there's a natural gas leak under a waterfall. I've seen it. We've been out here multiple times. I've just never gotten to the point of stopping here. It's always just been a pass through. So this time we're going to stop at the Eternal Flame, go for a little hike down and see if we can get it on camera.
haven't looked at that. It's fairly worn in at least. Rolling in through Elliotville. So far the day has been good and smooth. Yeah. Border crossing was not a problem, which was a big point of concern for this whole trip, was the border crossing, but all for naught. No issues whatsoever crossing, which was nice. Weather got a little warm, but we're down to something a little more reasonable now. It's only 27 degrees Celsius. There's a nice little bit of a cool breeze blowing, so it makes it very tolerable at this point. Got all the ski hills over here on the right. Big ski town here. Good old Holiday Valley. Nice golf courses over here too. Should come out here and play a couple of rounds one time. Good old Bradford, Pennsylvania. This is actually the far corner of town. The actual downtown is over that way farther, over by the Zippo factory that we're hopefully going to stop at tomorrow on the way to town. And actually had a chance to go through the museum and have a look. We'll see.